Today, Bernadette DeCelle, Senior Director of Client Development and Marketing for McCarter English, joins us for a discussion on law firm culture, COVID-19, and more. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to get your insights. We wanted to talk a little bit more about just law firm culture and pro bono in general. So I was curious if you could speak a little bit about McCarter's DEI initiatives and how that affects law firm culture.
After 2020 and after the murder of George Floyd, it was really great to see our firm combine the efforts of our pro bono team and our diversity committee to create the Social Justice Project. Having McCarter behind ways to dismantle structural racism. It was eye-opening, I think, to a lot of us who don't understand every day what they go through, just being a person of color and being treated differently because of that.
I know the general public has a really strong distrust for attorney offices in the legal industry, just justice in general, and the fact that you guys acknowledge and try to host those webinars on, minority attorneys, that can really create a different kind of trust that, this law firm acknowledges that this is something that exists, helps people see that maybe things could change, or, I want to hire this attorney because they're not ignoring something that I'm worried about.
I guess moving forward, how do you see things changing in the legal industry in terms of these topics of remote work, how to keep attorneys engaged? How will we work with people working remotely and people working in the office? I think these are things that are really on top of mind for a lot of firms right now. I'm
hoping that hybrid workforce becomes a norm for, it's already been a norm for the big four. PwC is right downstairs from us, and it was basically a hoteling place before COVID. Now, I hope law firms get to that point where they realize all of the teams were amazing and productive during the pandemic at home. So there's no point in thinking you have to be in the office to be very productive. Technological advances for the better are welcome. Technology is going to really be a factor in firms that succeed. Staying nimble is really going to be, I think, a key to a lot of law firms succeeding.
I think that's something that we've heard from other guests too, that the pandemic really spurred law firms to make these changes that they had been considering for a long time, but just hadn't had the catalyst to do it. So I think that probably has been a really big lesson as well.
I think the biggest thing is to trust your team. And so, again, when you have a collaborative culture already, that really helps. And when you're communicating, our managing partner and our chairman did a great job communicating, especially at the beginning when everybody was feeling really unsure and not knowing what was going to happen next. Those daily emails and that communication and keeping people and feeling like they're in touch were really important. Our chief human resources officer also sent out one to the staff, and hers were kind of funny and just kind of motivational to get people, to make people feel like they were still part of the team and in touch with each other. She'd send out happy anniversary things or just something to smile about in the morning. But that communication really helped keep the glue of the fabric of the family together, the McCarter family.
COVID has shown us that it is possible to have people working remotely. And now that, I think some people have gone back to the office, that if it's working well now, then I think you can trust that it's going to work well in the future. A lot of people are finding it really hard to find good talent right now. One of the big trends that we're seeing is just people wanting to keep the remote flexible working options. Firms with really strong company values, like diversity inclusion initiatives, feeling like you have a voice and that your firm does really great work, I think also helps set it apart.